question 16. Once again, I'm hoping to get away with everything, only knowing cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1 and tan theta is sine theta over cos theta. These are kind of the same as question 13, but harder. Music to your ears, I'm sure. Just what you'd like. A little bit of difficulty. Okay. We've got a whole lot going on with this first one. What a surprise. Like, yes. Top line, I'm going to factor out the cos theta. Just it's appearing everywhere. It's obvious to me that I need to factor out cos theta. So I've got 2 cos squared theta take 1 left. On the bottom line, I'm going to factor out sine theta, which gives me cos squared theta take 1. No, not take 1, take sine squared theta. Equals, and cot, that's 1 on tan theta. Now, okay, so I've got cos theta here. 2 cos squared theta. Now, we're used to seeing cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equals 1. I'm going to replace that 1 with the cos squared theta plus sine squared theta. So this is minus, and then instead of 1, I've got cos squared theta plus sine squared theta. I don't actually know what I'm doing with this question, by the way. I'm just having a go, as I expect you to. Sine theta, well, I'm going to replace cos squared theta. I'm going to do 1 minus sine squared theta. And then I've got my minus sine squared theta. Equals, and then here I've got 1 on tan theta. I may as well have left that as cot theta, yeah? Okay, because ultimately I can already recognize that cos theta on sine theta is cot theta, so hopefully the rest is going to cancel out to 1. So I've got cos theta on at the start of the top and sine theta at the start of the bottom. This is the same. The top comes out as 2 cos squared theta minus cos squared theta minus sine squared theta. The bottom comes out as 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. I think the bottom, instead of making that cos squared theta 1 minus sine squared theta, I'm going to make the sine squared theta, I'm going to make that 1 minus cos squared theta. This is why with a lot of these you're going to use a lot of paper, which means I've got cos squared theta take 1 plus cos squared theta. Oh my gosh! Cot theta. Which means I've got cos theta sine theta. This top comes out as cos squared theta take sine squared theta, which is actually what we had on the bottom to start with. So I'm going to undo all of these changes on the bottom. Sorry. Cut. Oh. I don't know why the basic things are difficult. Okay, this is looking promising, because they now cancel out. So we get cos theta over sine theta equals cot theta. We already know this is cot theta because it's the opposite, it's upside down tan. I mean, I could do that extra step. 1 on tan theta equals cot theta. So cot theta equals cot theta. Left hand side equals right hand side. Nasty. Okay, next one. E. Looks just as nasty. Oh my gosh. What are they even doing with this? Okay. I think I'm going to have to finally go back to my bag of tricks and pull out these ones. I think this is going to be the most efficient way to do this. Okay. Because we've got tan squared x plus 1, that's sec squared x. So this becomes 1 on sec squared x minus, and then we've got 1 plus sec squared x. Can't think of anything I can do with that. And then this is the same as cos squared x squared. I'm just writing that as like cos squared x squared because cos squared x tends to be more useful. 1 plus cos squared x. Okay. I'm going to cross multiply here. So I've got 1 plus sec squared x minus sec squared x over sec squared x times 1 plus sec squared x equals cos squared x squared over 1 plus cos squared x. Now if that had been 1 minus cos squared x, I would have chucked sine squared x straight in. So this is the same on the top, it's 1 plus sec squared x take sec squared x. So you can see those are going to cancel out. On the bottom I've got sec squared x plus sec squared x squared. Okay. So I've got 1 over sec squared x is the same as 1 on cos squared x Okay, so I'm starting to see where that cos squared x squared is going to come from. Okay, I'm just going to play with this left-hand side. So this is the same as 1 divided by, and I'm going to cross multiply. So I've got cos squared x squared plus cos squared x over cos squared x times cos squared x squared. Okay, I must have to cancel something out. Cos squared x. What? I should have just left this as cos to the 4x, honestly. And I should have made this sec 4 to x. I thought it would be more useful, but I don't think it's going to be. It's just really confusing me. Okay, on this side I've got cos 4x on 1 plus cos squared x. Okay, so here I've got 1 divided by, I'm going to take cos squared x out. So I've got cos squared x plus 1. Okay, on the bottom I've got cos squared x times cos 4x. Cos 4x over 1 plus cos squared x. Okay, these cancel out, which means I've got 1 divided by cos squared x plus 1 on cos 4x. So this is actually going to become 1 times that. So it's flipping it upside down and timesing by 1. We've got cos 4x over cos squared x plus 1 equals cos 4x over 1 plus cos squared x. So left hand side equals right hand side.